Sleeping on the job, are we? No.
How is his lab? Any better? His vital signs seem to finally be responding. Quickly! It's time to pull him out of there!
Wake up!
Where am I now? This isn't the doctor's laboratory.
Easy there, boy. You've just woken up from a sedated sleep. You gave me quite the scare, Shadow.
Dad, I mean Professor Gerald. How is this possible?
So the sensory deprivation tank must have really taken a toll on your brain, Shadow. I'll have to run more tests on that later. Tell me, Shadow, how are you feeling? Anything out of the ordinary?
No, but Professor, how are you alive? Just seconds ago, you were presumed dead from an unknown cause. I couldn't believe it.
Fear not, dear boy. I will tell you everything in due time. For now, we must move. I suspect Gunn has already been notified of our presence here on Ark.
Gun? You mean the military organization established to respond to major criminal cases and domestic conflicts? I thought they were disbanded decades ago.
As I said, Shadow, I will tell you in due time. Now get a move on.
Is that him, Sergeant?
Yes, Commander. He does appear to fit your description. Shall I send our men in now?
You will correct yourself, Sergeant Daniel. Have you forgotten I am the commander here? I call the shots. You all are but disposable pieces on the board to me. But I heard rumors that Professor Gerald had suddenly started reappearing on our radars despite his deceased records. But to think that Shadow the Hedgehog has also been spotted here. Heh, guess he finally came out of hiding. Apprehend them both.
Yes, ma'am. Suppressing for interrogation now.
And after all, I went through to conjure up this duplicate dimension with the help of that mysterious crystal I found in hyperspace. This black menace is beginning to make things troublesome. No matter. I control this dimension. I can do anything far beyond what my previous abilities allowed me to do. All I need to do now is get him to tell me what this artifact is and how to utilize its power.
Hurry, Shadow, before...
Professor Gerald Robotnik and Shadow the Hedgehog. You are to stand down and be taken into custody for crimes against humanity. You have 3 seconds to comply. 1, 2,
3. Is this really the best Gun has to offer? I'm not even breaking a sweat!
He's dispatching our men with ease, ma'am. Shall I send in the robots? Per your request, of course.
They just don't make good soldiers like the old days. You have the green light, Sergeant. High-end gun bots are en route to your location.
Haven't they seen by now that bigger isn't better? Gah! There's too many of them! Professor, get away from me as quick as you can! Chaos! Blast!
Shadow, get up!
Target's in custody, ma'am. Heading back to you now.
Wow! Well done, Sergeant! Looks like you might get that promotion after all.
Why do you fight Shadow the Hedgehog? Is it because you were created for that purpose? Or is it something more? Or do you simply not know? Ha ha ha. Guess I'll just have to ask you myself. See you soon, Shadow.
Where am I?
That was an impressive display of power, Shadow. Those rings you took off were inhibitor rings, yes?
Shh! How the hell should I know? The doctor told me to only take them off as a last resort.
Yes, the professor. Tell me, Shadow, why do you fight? I'm certain you do it because it's what you were created for. Am I wrong?
The doctor! Where did you take him? Tell me, or I'll blow this entire facility to hell!
This facility is Gun's most secure containment unit. The only way out of here is through death. Though you are certainly welcome to try, however, you've used up quite a bit of your energy without those inhibitor rings on you, so I doubt you'll be making any headway.
Master Sergeant Daniel, is our guest awake yet?
Yes, ma'am. Shall I send him to you now?
Certainly, Master Sergeant Daniel. This should be fun.
Indeed, ma'am. You heard the boss, prisoner. Move it.
Whatever. I'm not afraid of any of you so-called soldiers. All right, where's this leader of yours?
You know, I used to think you were so cool growing up. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
What the hell? You gotta be joking with me! Cream the rabbit?
That's right. See, Shadow, when the world is in danger and you have a certain aptitude for justice like I do, you tend to rise above the ranks rather quickly.
But you're 6 years old! What could you possibly know about justice?
Hey, I'm 6 and a half, and age is no excuse for ability, Shadow.
Whatever. Now where's the doctor? I'm not afraid to put hands on a kid.
That's actually why I called you in here, Shadow. You see, Professor Gerald Robotnik is dead.
What? Dead? But he was right next to me a minute ago.
That's the point, Shadow. He isn't. Our records indicate that Gerald Robotnik died a few decades ago.
Okay, so what does this have to do with me?
Tell me, Shadow, do you remember anything before you came to?
I remember the doctor, Sonic, and the Phantom Ruby and the Chaos Emeralds, and that fat ass sent me through the portal! I'm not from this dimension!
Exactly, Shadow! Which is why I'm asking for your assistance. Help us figure out the anomaly causing this time's disturbance, and we'll send you back to your world lickety-split.
Fine, but only because it benefits me.
Now, go suit yourself up with the things Master Sergeant Daniel left for you in the other room, and come find me.
This better not be a bad idea.
Damn it! Now why did that fool have to ruin everything? And after all I went through too. Oh well, no matter.
Things are proceeding as intended. I believe now is the time to make my move.
I've done most of what you've asked of me, sir. But that damn bunny is always interfering with getting you two together.
Oh, it's you. Failed me again, I suppose it's to be expected from mortal arrogance. No matter. I have no use for you any longer.
What are you? You're not Gerald Robotnik.
Ah, humans. Always so full of questions that have no true answer. Very well. If you must call me something before you die, call me Black Doom.
Alright, so what's the plan, Cream?
No clue! Daniel has gone AWOL! Guess it's just you and...
Shadow the Hedgehog, your hour has arrived. Time to send you and this miserable dimension straight to hell.
Cream, get down!
Wakey, wakey, Shadow. Have a nice nap.
Shh. I can't believe I took so much damage because of Cream's slow reaction time, and the best she gets is a little headache. Still, I guess Maria did always say to help whoever's in need. Damn it.
Honestly, I'm surprised you survived that blast, given that it was enhanced by this artifact's power. You're tougher than I gave you credit for.
The Phantom Ruby, where did you get that? Answer me!
So that's what this is. Intriguing. This must hold the power of at least 7 of your... what do you call them? Oh yes, Chaos Emeralds.
Shit, what do I do? I can't risk taking off my inhibitor rings again with Cream still in the blast radius.
Tell me, Shadow the Hedgehog, why do you fight?
As far as I was concerned, I was created to be a cure for a little girl with big dreams. But after a bunch of unsettling events, I became something different. A tool.
No! The Phantom Ruby is escaping my control.
But that's not who I am. I am Shadow the Hedgehog, protector of this world, in the name of everything she stood for, in the name of my best friend. This is for Maria! The killing stops here!
You dare think you can defy the Great Black Doom?
Chaos! Spear!
He's avoiding damage to the city by launching me into space? Clever little rat.
I don't have a lot of time in this state. I gotta end this fast. Say your prayers! It's over for you!
First, you'll die. Then I'm going to take your powers to go back in time and kill that Maria of yours over and over until she begs for the mercy of death.
The only thing that will be taken is your life! Chaos Blast!
No! I am the ultimate life form!
Get in line, asshole.
Shadow, no!
Easy there. I've got you, lad.
It's you!
I suppose I owe you an apology, Shadow. I did indeed cooperate with Black Doom in his efforts to kill you, but only because he threatened to destroy not only Westopolis, but the entire cosmos if I didn't assist him.
What you did was unforgivable, Sergeant, but I wouldn't even have become commander way back when if you hadn't acknowledged my skills back then. So I'm willing to leave this up to a court-martial instead of just kicking you out entirely.
Serves him right, I'd say.
What about you, Shadow? You know, due to the potential time paradoxes, you can't stay here.
I'm going back to my world using the Phantom Ruby. Whatever happens to this world is out of my control.
No objections here. See you around, Shadow. Thanks for everything.
Chaos Control!
You're right, Commander. He is pretty cool.
I told you so!
In the end, my story may not have had a happy beginning, and the Faker might be stronger than me. I may have a short temper more than others, and I may not consider myself a hero. But I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, and that's enough for me.